Hi guys, Nick Jones here. Today's leg workout is an awesome workout to do if you're running short of time. This is my personal favorite when I've got 35 minutes to train legs and I'm very, very busy. For those of you that need to bring up your legs as a weaker area, this is workout number 2 for the week. So workout number 1, you can't go past your basics, folks. Your basic heavy squatting, your basic deadlifting, your basic leg press. These are the mass building, strength building exercises. So this workout that I'm doing today can be your second leg workout for the week. That's a little bit lighter, a lot more volume, pushing a lot of blood into the legs. So make sure you're consuming your amino acids and carbs, your Gen-Tec P2P during this workout, because we're going to drive a lot of those nutrients into the tissues. Exercise number 1, standing calf raise for the calves, the gastrocs. Exercise number 2 will be your leg extension, the isolation movement for the quads and warming up the knees. Exercise number 3, lying leg curl for the hamstrings and again warming up the knees. Now final exercise in this giant set is, if you're lucky enough to have a hack squat like my hack squat, it is hack squats. Exercise number 4, predominantly for the quads but also hitting the glutes and the hamstrings a little in a great compound movement. Exercise number 1, standing calf raise. So simply get a great standing calf raise machine. Full range of motion, soft knees, slight bend in the knees here to save your knees and look after your joints. Full range of motion, you need to get a full contraction at the top of the movement. Try and connect your mind to the muscle. Very, very important. They're at extreme ends here. We've got your brain and your calves at either end of the body. So make sure you tune in here. Full contraction in the calf, 2 seconds on the eccentric or the lowering for a stretch, and then activate a powerful dynamic contraction, an explosive 1-second contraction. Hold the top of the movement for half a second, squeeze the calves, 2 seconds on the way down. Nice and smooth, keeping tension on the calves, 12 repetitions. Exercise number 2, leg extension. The most important thing here, folks, is to set yourself up in the machine properly. That is, the back of your knees is tied up against the pad, and then your hips or your butt and lower back is at the back pad with no gap in between here. So sitting in the leg extension in your proper position, we're isolating the quads, but we're also warming up the knees. So here we go, a full contraction of the quad. Hold that contraction for half a second. 2 seconds on the way down, or the eccentric part of the movement, for a full stretch, squeezing to the top here. Instead of being explosive like we will in the calf raise or like we will in a squat, we squeeze to the top of the movement over about a second or a second and a half. Hold the contraction, half a second, squeeze the quads hard, and lower the weight for 2 seconds on the eccentric part of the movement. 12 repetitions here on the leg extension. Exercise number 3, lying leg curl.
Damn.
Again, very important with machines to set yourself up correctly, whether you've got short legs, medium legs, long legs, extra large or extra long legs. You need to set up the length of the machine correctly. Laying flat on the bench, keep a nice even posture through your spine, but again, chin slightly up, slight arch in the lower back. Contract the hamstrings, full contraction, hold the squeeze there, hold the contraction for half a second. 2 seconds on the way down. Now don't quite lock out the knees at the bottom of the movement. Keep tension on the hamstrings. Squeeze to the top of the movement. 1 second on the way up. This can be a little bit more explosive than we do on the leg extension. So squeeze on the way up for about a second. Hold the full contraction for about half a second, down for 2 seconds on the eccentric, and keep it nice and smooth here. And again, this is the leg biceps. This is an isolation movement for the leg biceps. Just like we're doing a bicep curl in the upper body, tension on the muscle the whole time. Focus on the muscle, put your mind into the muscle. 12 repetitions here on the leg curl. With no rest between all of these exercises, we finish this off with exercise number 4. We're really gonna go for it on the hack squat. Again, important with a hack squat that you set yourself up correctly in the machine. So depending on this particular hack squat, mine here, I put my knees at about a shoulder width, toes slightly out. Now make sure, folks, it's very important here, if you don't have good arches, if you have flat feet, Don't let your knees roll in. This is very common for those of you that have flat feet or poor arches in your feet. Don't let the knees roll in. We keep the knees over the line of the second toe. So slow, 2 seconds on the way down with lots and lots of control here to the bottom of the movement. Let's work full range here because we're going for 12 reps, so it's not overly heavy. Now, when we get to the bottom of the movement, we're going to explode with all of our force, all of our power, driving through the heels, all the way to the top of the movement. Squeeze the muscles or keep tension on the muscles just for a split second at the top. We go straight back into the lowering or eccentric phase for 2 seconds. Full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. At the top of the movement, keep a soft knee. Don't fully lock out the knees. Keep a slight bend in the knees, but keep tension on the quads. So 2 seconds down, 1 second up in an explosive manner, and keep tension on the quad the whole time. 12 repetitions on the last exercise, exercise number 4 in our big giant set. For this giant set, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing 7 sets here. Now it should take you about 5 minutes to do the set, plus have the 60 to 90 seconds rest. So the actual exercise part of it, we're taking 3 deep breaths between exercises. However, it's really no rest at all. We're going from exercise to exercise, and after we do our 4 exercises, 60 to 90 seconds of rest before we repeat the giant set again. Thanks for watching, guys. Please follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great training videos for recipes and great supplement information.